Right. So in Fairfield County, we're a very collaborative homeless and housing service group. So that has been amazingly helpful. So we have a morning call. It used to be every morning, 5 days a week. Now, then it went down to 3, and now it's actually down to 1. The partnership is on that call. Department of Housing is on that call. CCEH is on that call, along with all of the executive directors in Fairfield County of shelter. And we share resources, share ideas. This has worked for me. This didn't work for me. That's how I met this need. Hey, I tried that and this is why it didn't work. We've been able to have really frank conversations about what are our challenges. I think for all of us, isolation, when people needed to be isolated, how do we do that knowing that we can't force anybody to stay in isolation, and people have a lot of barriers to being able to do that? And how do we navigate around those? Because who knows them better than us? Like, we know what our challenges are going to be. Let's be proactive in thinking about that. Supportive Housing Works has done an incredible job of, again, pulling facts and making sure that we knew what was happening, not just in Fairfield County, not just in Connecticut, but nationally. There were a lot of states that had seen waves before Connecticut, so they were able to give us some do's and don'ts, and they were really able to bring those relationships to us and that education to us. They did a lot of advocacy for us to hotel. And I have to give so much thanks to the Department of Housing for doing the shelter decompression, which allowed us to hotel half of the population that we had in our shelter. Because without that, we would never have been able to do social distancing, and we would have had, a large outbreak here. I mean, I don't think anybody can doubt that we wouldn't have had something huge if we hadn't been able to move people to hotels. So that was really amazing. And again, I just our statewide advocacy organizations for reminding people that we're here, that we're still doing incredible work, that, our safety, the guests that we serve, their safety is everyone's safety. And that we have to help them. We're in this incredible project right now to house everybody from the hotels. That's, going to be it's going to make our summer very interesting, but very exciting. It's our hope that nobody returns from the hotel to the shelter. Again, that's the staff, that's the case managers, working, using every connection they have to get people in. And it's everybody, the night staff talking to people, they're looking at apartments at night, they're, talking to all of our shelter guests about, why their housing plan is so important, why they need to move forward, how much safer they're going to be. Everybody, I think, in the state at this point is working towards such a common goal. And we've done that, throughout, but it's in these moments you can see sometimes plans fall apart, your systems can break down. Connecticut's homeless and housing service delivery system has really stayed solid. And I think we're going to be able to accomplish so much because of that.